Well, hi everybody, and sorry for not getting a video out in the last few days. Well, I have actually. I've been making videos with Mikey and for his school projects and things, like the mask making one. I want to talk to you about masks today because they are a topic of discussion at the moment on the news, and should we or shouldn't we be wearing them in public places? I think it's because Germany have now started wearing, or it's announced Germany are going to be wearing masks in public places, the general population, as they come out of their certain lockdown procedures. I think the science that's been discussed with masks in our country is still 100% correct, in as much as a mask is really useful when it comes to preventing the mask wearer contaminating everybody else. But it has a limited amount of protection when it comes to the wearer wearing it to protect themselves. I say limited. There is a certain amount of protection it gives, and that, I think that is something we must take into account. A friend of mine from long back, from school actually, who's now a retired medical professor, mentioned to me not so long ago that masks in the Far East, which is where he is actually, where he's from, are worn very much as a cultural protection, because I think I've mentioned before, in China they wear masks so they, as a sign of just showing that if they have a cold, they don't want to be sneezing on people. I think I mentioned before that people who sneeze around and cough in public and they aren't wearing a mask, that's frowned upon. So this is why you see so many people in Asia wearing the masks, and some wear them for the pollution as well in certain cities. Now, the mask situation, and this has come from a colleague of mine. I want to show you a little chart on masks, and here it is now. Now, the top demo, you can see there, COVID-19 carrier without a mask and transmission to someone who's wearing a mask, the probability is as high as 70%. So although that healthy contact has got a mask on, they can still pick up COVID from a carrier. Moving down to the second one, if the COVID carrier is wearing a mask and the healthy person is not wearing a mask, the transmission probability then is only 5%. And taking it all the way down, if both parties are wearing a mask, the COVID carrier and the healthy contact, it goes down to 1.5%. So yes, there is some merit in wearing a mask, but it's a very small percentage of protection that you're giving yourself. You're protecting others by wearing the mask, and that's the point I want to make. Now, I do think in our case, in our public places, I think masks should be worn. But I think they also need to be worn carefully, properly, and we need to be clear on what we're wearing, why we're wearing the mask, what they're actually serving the purpose of. They really are out there. You're wearing a mask to protect other people as much as yourself, and that's what's important. And that's information that I've taken from a very credible source in the Far East. I think I've got nothing else to say. Talk to you again soon. Bye-bye.